Hey guys, Prince Laharakun here, and welcome back to Mother 3. In the last episode, we made our way to the top of Empire Porky Building, and encountered Porky, the mastermind behind all of the terrible things that have been going on in this game. And here we are, in the final dungeon. There are a little more words to be said. The only thing we can do is move forward, of course. But before we do that, we want to look in this present here, because we're no doubt beat up from that fight. And there's a hot spring inside. So this is how you're going to recover your health, this early on at this point at least, is you're going to be using this box to get a hot spring. And I'm pretty sure you can use it as many times as you need to. So this is also the very last place you can grind in. So now we're going to be entering this cave, which is a very surreal and dark area. Very fitting and very reminiscent of the final area, Cave of the Past. Oh, and I got a bag attack. Okay, so there's only two enemies here in this last area, Phenomino and one other enemy we'll encounter later. Phenominos are all generally pretty easy, but it's worth noting they have a 20% chance of dropping Magic Pudding, which is extremely useful for the final battles up ahead, as, you know, PP increasing. Well, there you go, Magic Pudding. PP healing items are extremely nice to have in general. I'm not going to try to fight all of them, although they do give good EXP, so really they give some of the best EXP in the game from non-bosses. I mean, that Phenomino gave 4,000 EXP. So really, and they do know electricity, which, you know, obviously it didn't attack Lucas, weird. The enemies here aren't terribly strong, but they can be really troublesome, and wow, another one? Jeez. Here's the other enemy, actually. The Minerali. The Minerali is definitely a lot stronger than its Phenomino counterpart, and it's got this harder, battle theme to combo to, for sure. Which I can't combo to this one because it's so slow. Okay, I lied. I should stop talking now. Just, no. I don't even want to start. I can't combo to this song because it's too slow. Proceeds to get 6, 5, and 8 hits. Yeah, just... No, I'm done talking. Okay, not really. I love how I said I'm done talking and then I engage in a random battle I'm just gonna cut out. Lovely. Oh no, now they're attacking at the same time. From those two enemies combined in the random encounters, you get around 9,000 experience. And actually, if you look at your stats, I only need 54,000 experience at level 63. So really, about 5 or 6 of those encounters will get Lucas a level. Okay, so now that that's done with, I'm going to heal up a bit. Hopefully, I have some healing. I do. I'm trying to use those up so I don't have to use any PSI points, obviously. And I really don't use items that often, so I need to start using more of those. I got all these luxury bananas. Let's go ahead and use these. Yeah, let's use it on Lucas, and then we can full heal on him. I'm really not too concerned about items at this point. I don't really need them. I probably... Oh! Boney. Oh no. Don't tell me. Flint? Oh, thank... that was... Flint, don't do that to me. That... What? No. You're kidding. Lucas. He's your brother. Klaus. I don't know why he's obeying this Porky guy. But as a father, I finally found the son I lost. Lucas, be happy. I finally found your brother. No way. The masked man that's been pulling the needles is... Actually, let's talk to Flint. Are you okay? The final needle. Lucas, make sure you pull it. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Don't worry about me, just hurry to the needle. I don't know if this is the proper time to mention this, but if you continue to talk to Flint, he says something rather comedic, but I feel like it kind of kills the mood for this section of the game, so I'm not going to show it. But you can check it out on your own time if you want. Oh man, more and more fights. And if you come over here and you find a present, you get Lucas's ultimate weapon in the game, the real bat. The real bat is better than the mystical stick. By a lot. Look at that PP increase. So this is the final weapon in the game, and it's an actual bat, which is a reference to Earthbound with Ness, who wields bats in the game. So now we have our final everything. I think that the only awesome body part or body equipment that I didn't find was the awesome cape from the Pig Mask General, but I really didn't care to grind for it, since you don't really need it. It's pretty unnecessary. It's also worth noting that Lucas's regular attacks now do 250 damage per hit, not counting combos. But now that we're done with that, let's double check everyone real quick. Okay, I think we're pretty much good. Okay, let's set up this ladder. Stop right there. Oh man. This is no time for games anymore. I don't feel like letting you go any further. If you're after the needle, then don't worry. My adorable little monster is on its way to it as we speak. Porky. Huh? That monster's name's Klaus. Its name was Klaus? That almost sounds like a person's name. But now it's my robot. Not even a fragment of life remains inside it. It's Master Porky's slave robot. It does whatever I say. It acts on my will alone. It's my double. It doesn't know anything about who you are. Alright. Just for those words, Porky. I am pissed off right now. Think you could call Klaus those things? Ugh. Seriously. Anyways, this is Porky, the final boss fight of the game. Porky has 6,569 HP, and overall, since we have PK Ground, he's not that tough. And you're going to want to start with buffs. I should have probably started with Shield, but that's okay. We're probably going to start with Scary Mask and reduces offense. And he starts with the Shield as far as I know. Yep, he starts with the Shield. So obviously you want to take that out first. Nice 34 offense decrease. Now, Porky, actually, his attacks, when it says, like, what did Porky do, is actually a reference to Geas, whose attacks in Earthbound were undefinable. Since you never really knew what they were, that's part of the... that's actually a reference to that. So Porky's attacks generally consist of him doing that. Actually, I want to reduce your offense a little more. Huh. 7 hits, not bad. He hasn't been knocked down yet? Wow. And he'll recover his with PSI counters, so you definitely don't want to... You jerk. You jerk again. You triple jerk. Good thing we have PK Heal. Omega. Yeah, he'll do things like cause random status ailments on you. So you really gotta watch out for those too. Although generally it's nothing worse than crying. Which, since crying is for physical attacks... Let me fill you in on something. No matter how much you attack me, I'll never die. Even if I somehow wind up beaten, I'll never die. Bet you didn't know that, did you? He'll also occasionally taunt you in the middle of the fight to make this epic encounter more so. I don't like to use that often, but you cannot deny this is a pretty epic encounter, in the truest sense of the word, too. So now that I've gotten the shield up... Wait. There it is. Okay, I was gonna say, I can't find healing. Let's do a PK ground again. I think we should be okay on HPs. Sorry, I'm trying to think. This battle can be kind of tough if you let it be. He's gonna use his counter device again. It didn't work. Ha. Nice. Oh god. It doesn't look like shields are helping much, but I still like to have them up as like a safety net. But that move was probably more of a no effect move than anything. And it is worth noting when he talks to you, your gauges, HP gauges and PP gauges will slow. I've gone through time and space so many times that I haven't aged like a normal person. Who knows, I might be 1,000 years old or even 10,000 years old. But despite that, I'm still the same kid at heart. Is that funny? It is, isn't it? Does that make you laugh? Are you laughing at me? Man, he's really lost it at this point. But still, I mean, I just can't forgive him for all the things that he's done to us. There's no way I can. With what he said about Klaus, with the things that he's done to Lucas and his family, there's just nothing that I can't forgive him for it. Porky may be, to me, a tragic villain, but man, do I hate him so much. Let's get a true life up out. And then you can keep up with your PK ground. There we go. PK ground is really the major damage dealer in this fight. But now that we've got all our buffs set up, this should go by pretty quickly. And he keeps trying to cast that, but it's not working. Oh man, good thing I used heal, or life up. But yeah, he will do a lot of AoE attacks, so I'm pretty sure he'll be level 50 by this point, so there's no reason you shouldn't have life up Omega. If the dragon wakes up, it might end up destroying everything and extinguishing all life. Even so. Even so, I'll be alive. Me and the dragon will be the only things left alive in this whole wide world. I'm more than ready for that possibility. With my eternal life, I will see the world through to its end, until everyone who won't like me is gone. You really are dead set on that, aren't you, Porky? So determined to make the world like you that you would cause pain and suffering to everyone around you. Truly the workings of a madman. He should be almost dead by now, I think. And he'll continue to use really powerful moves like this, which you can't seem to reduce the, damage of, I guess. Oh, I missed because of that. He doesn't usually use the status ailments this often on me, though, so I'm kind of surprised I've been getting hit by them as often as I have been. 10 hits, not bad. Alright, one more PK ground. He's still not down. And it didn't work on him because... stuff. Oh my gosh, really powerful move. And now I'm using healing to get rid of all that crying, so now I have to spend another turn with Lucas to heal. But this fight is the reason I got all those magical puddings and I didn't use them. Thank you for playing along with me all the way to the end like this. I'm actually a pretty nice guy, wouldn't you say? Man, now he's just mumbling pretty much nonsense at this point. So now we're out of PSI points for her. We'll have to use a pudding. Which I haven't had to do this whole playthrough, actually. I've been getting pretty lucky with not having to do those. Oh man, Porky is faster than Lucas, I realized. This is gonna be bad. Go, Lucas, go, Lucas, go! 1... Got it. Whew, that was close. Alright, sorry, I was getting quiet there. That was getting intense. Alright, so now I can just use a physical attack on him. PK ground. I should probably actually wait. But I get the feeling I'm so close to beating him that I don't need to. So I'll just attack. Wow, he didn't waste time on that attack. Alright, Kumatora gets another PK ground off. Oh yeah, finally he falls over. Jeez. It took him a lot of turns, but he normally does fall over more often. Oh. Whoa. Your machine is kind of looking broken down there. I'll never die. I'll never die, nor will I ever be beaten. But it appears my machine is run out of energy for the moment. Lucas, you haven't won, just so you know. What is that thing? I'm going to duck inside this absolutely safe capsule for the time being. When I'm inside, no attack will have any effect on me whatsoever. I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, yeah right, there's no such thing as absolutely. But there's such a thing, and it's this. The absolutely safe capsule I tricked Dr. Andonitz and the Mr. Saturns into making for me. Me, all for me. Oh man. This is not good, you guys. Now he's invincible. And he seals himself inside the capsule. Well, of course we're gonna have to take him out. And refresh wore off. Oh no, 0 damage. Oh man, I didn't even combos and apparently did 2 damage there. Guys, we can't do anything to him. They absolutely say, oh, it doesn't do anything? That's interesting. Interesting how I can combo to this. Huh. Inside the absolute safe capsule. Oh, thanks, Porky. Because Porky is sealed inside the absolutely safe capsule, the battle is, by definition, over. Wow. And just like that, I guess Porky is defeated. Oh, hello, Dr. Andonitz. Oh my. As evil as old Porky here is, I feel bad for him now. What do you mean? It's true that the absolutely safe capsule that the Mr. Saturns and I developed together can protect one from every manner of danger. It is an absolutely safe capsule. But once you enter it, you can never exit it. Even what's outside of the absolutely safe capsule is absolutely safe. I did tell Porky in a hushed voice that he shouldn't use it yet. But all he can do now is live for eternity inside the capsule in absolute safety. Who knows? In a way, he may have gotten exactly what he wanted. What do you think? Is it wrong of me to think this way? I suppose it is. It is wrong, you say? Be that as it may, it's a little too late to do anything now. If you say no, he actually says that he feels as though it is wrong, so that's interesting. So, Porky sealed himself inside of a capsule that he can never leave. And in a sense, if his body aged in the way that it did, he'll live for eternity. In a sense, Porky sealed himself in a capsule that is a fate worse than death. A fate he can never escape from, trapped for eternity inside of a capsule like that. And that in itself is almost sad. Huh. If you examine the capsule, though, he'll just stick his tongue at you. And if you talk to Andonitz, though, want to roll him around a bit, No, it's okay. It is absolutely safe after all. Roly roly. So yeah, Dr. Anonitz will roll him around for a bit if you talk to him. But now that Porky's out of the way, we have a job to do. We have to pull this one last needle. Oh man, you guys. This is it. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe it. But here we are. The very last hot spring of the game. You get a unique music effect for that, and the save frog also says something. If you, don't save. I am the final frog in the game. It's been such a short time, though it seems long, too. In any case, thank you for your continued patronage throughout it all. For me, and all the other frogs, I thank you. And even the frog cries because we'll never see the save frogs again. Oh man, but there's still more enemies, it seems. But I'm gonna end it off here, you guys. And next time, we go to the final needle. Next episode is going to be the finale. It's been a long journey, but we're finally here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is about to end, you guys. But if I keep sitting here, I'm just gonna make this a lot longer than it should be. But with that out of the way, I'll see you guys next time. Later.